Hey there, guys. So today I'm going to show you how to make our pretzels, soft pretzels using our pretzel dough. The very beginning is super easy. You just add a cup of water to it, warm water, and then I stirred it in here using my glass bowl, but then you have to knead it for 5 minutes, and I figured that you wouldn't want to watch me doing that. So it says to let sit for 25 minutes to let it rise. It's not going to double in size, but instead of that, I use my quick cooker to proof my dough. Whenever I make bread, anything, it's just so much easier. So I'm gonna put this in there, and hold on, I always put it on backwards. Yes, I do use this a lot, but it still takes me a hot minute. And I'm sideways, so that makes it even worse. Oh my God. There we go. User error. Okay, so now there's a proof button on here, guys. This has 16 different settings. Sear, steam, slow cook, proof, white rice, brown rice, whole grains, chicken, poultry, beef, pork, fish, seafood, soup, stock, beans, chili stew, and dessert. One of my favorite desserts I make in this. You can even make cheesecake. It's amazing. So anyway, I'm just going to set it to proof. Oh, I've got to get it turned on, I guess. And I've got to go down here. Okay, it takes a while to get to proof because guess what? It's got so many things. It says proof for 30 minutes. And I'm going to change the time because even though it says to proof for 25 minutes in the quick cooker, you don't need that. So I'm actually going to dumb it down to 15. Oh, wait. Did I do it right? Okay. It's only going to let me do 30. So I'm going to start it, and then I'm going to come back in about 15 minutes, and I will go ahead and take it out. You'll get to see how amazing it is, and we will start making pretzels. But for now, I shall leave you so you don't have to watch for this entire time. Hey guys, so we're back. My dough is proofed. I flipped the pastry mat over so that you guys could see this. This all comes in a kit, including the pretzel dough. So what I was going to show you about this is literally a cutting board. I can't get it up because it's stuck to the pastry mat. Okay, it gives you the instructions on how to do everything. Those instructions are on the back of here, but I personally, once the dough is done, I kind of need a visual. So we're going to take the dough. Here we go. Make sure it's all good and pliable, and of course it is. So what I'm gonna have to do, I've got to cut this into 8 equal parts. Now, one thing that I really love about this is about this pretzel mat thing right here is that it needs to be 15 inches long, and guess what? 15 inches long. It also has individual little lines here for each inch so that if you want, see this little, you can make, what are those called? Pretzel bites. And it'll show you exactly how, depending on what size you want, where to crimp it so they'll all look beautiful together. Okay, so now I've got to cut this in 8 equal parts, and we will see how that goes because it's a little, look y'all, I made an Outback Steakhouse bread thing if it were only pumpernickel, but it's not, but it kind of looks the same. Okay, so I'm going to take my Santoku knife, 5-inch Santoku knife, probably most used in my house, and we're going to make this into 4ths each side so that we have 8, because like I said, it calls for 8. All right, there's 8 there, and now I'll do 8 here. There we go. 8, 8, 8. Okay, so now we have our strips, right? Now what we have to do is separate all these and take one of these, and we're going to roll it out into this 15-inch roll. Now, in the meantime, while I am making this, or while it was proofing, I had to make a mix of baking soda and water. It was 4 cups of baking soda. No, that would be incorrect. 4 cups of water to 4 tablespoons of baking soda. And guess what? It tells you right there to do that. So even if you forget, it's always on the mat. This entire kit, including the pastry dough, the pretzel dough, this entire thing is $21.50. Great gifts. Great gift ideas. Okay, so I have to take this now. Now the baking soda and water I had to actually microwave for 5 minutes. I'm gonna get these out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so look at this little cool thing, this little pretzel thing. Okay, so I'm gonna take this, I've gotta dip this in here. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Come on, microwave on high, and whisk to combine. Okay, I did all that. Okay, so now I'm gonna dip this in here. Woo, that's hot, honey. And now I'm going to use my little pretzel thing here to shape it, if I can figure out how. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's gonna be perfect. I cannot believe that I'm doing this and that it's going as well as it is. Oh, wait. It would probably make sense if I, did it the right way. I really should have stretched that out just a little bit more. Oh, here we go. Yes, yes. Look at how cute that is. Okay, so now what you do, guess what? Ta-da! And you can just flap it over on your pan. While I'm making these, I'm going to turn this off, and I'll come back and show you what I'm doing next. Okay, we're back. So I've got all the pretzels ready. Now I'm gonna take 1 egg and crack it into my 1 quart batter bowl. I don't know. And then I'm going to mix that with a tablespoon of water. Love these easy read measuring cups. And I'm just gonna stir it up with the basting brush. I guess I could whisk it, but that would just be an extra dish. Okay, so I'm just going to do the tops of these. I've only got 6 on this pan because I ran out of room, so I had to get another smaller pan for the last 2. So, sorry, but this is what you're getting. And in the meantime, I have gone ahead and turned on the oven to 400. We'll see how these turn out, y'all. Like I said, I've never made them before. So we will it'll be a surprise to all of us. I know they're gonna taste delicious. Now, whether or not I made them delicious, I don't know. So now that these are done, I'm using the coarse sea salt. I don't know where they get salt that they put on pretzels. This is the closest thing I could get. I guess there's something called pretzel salt, maybe? Oh, there we go. And I'm going to generously sprinkle my salt onto my pretzels. And while these are cooking, I'm gonna make a beer cheese, because who doesn't love a beer cheese with their pretzels? Okay, gonna cut off for now. I'll be back. Okay, so we are back. Pretzels out of the oven. As you can see, my son already confiscated one of them. I also made an awesome beer cheese to go with it. Never made that before. Not a Pampered Chef recipe, but I threw in a bunch of Pampered Chef seasonings in lieu of what it called for. So now, let's see. That is so good. That is delicious. It's really delicious. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of baking with me. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.